blood clot. I mean, for crying out loud. When would this sickness end, man? You know what sickness I'm talking about. The biggest psychological sickness in the world and in British heavyweight boxing. Anyway, before I go on to tell you about what sickness has been, please like, costs nothing, and helps protect the channel. You get me? Because there's some haters around. They don't like no truth. Triple B tells the truth straight up, and that's all there is to it. You get me? Yeah, and subscribe if this is your first viewing, If you want to drop the man a super thanks or a cash app a pound sign Bengal G14, please do. But anyway. So, I mean, people say, Triple B, why do you always talking about the business in boxing? Well, those that know I'm taking red pill don't, because they know why it's happening and why a man need to bring it to attention. Because it's part of the agenda, right? But to the normies saying, if you're talking about the Batty business, it must mean you're a Batty man or some nonsense. Why am I talking about it? Because it's stuffed in our face all the time. It ain't me that's talking about it. If it's the 80s, there wouldn't be no. If there's the 80s and Triple B had a YouTube channel, okay, we'll see, that didn't happen, but you know what I'm talking about. He wouldn't be talking about it because there wasn't no Batty business in boxing, let alone in the British heavyweight division. Who's in the 80s anyway? Yeah, I don't remember hearing about Horace Notice and Gary Mason talking about Batty business. No. Or even Bruno. Bruno didn't talk about no Batty business. Who else was there? Jess Harding, he didn't talk about Batty business, did he? No. But here, it's all it is anyway. And disappointed this from Tyson Fury. Well, you know what? I used to boy up, But he's just sold. He's sold now. And it's amazing that even in the course of a year or even like 6 months, how much I've changed my perspective. I knew he was bought now, but I just hoped that he was trying to double bluff them. And in reality, his soul was good. But I don't know, man. It's starting to lose belief in that. Anyway, look, check this video out, bloods.
Yourself and Derek had a little bit of a one-on-one over there earlier. You said keep it stum or whatever, something that's got...
Our romantic night we had together one night. I can't say too much detail, but I think you can use your imagination and connect the dots.
It's always very cool reacting online to the fight and that, guys. What are your thoughts on that?
I have no interest in all that. It's going to be a great fight. We're going to sell out 70,000 fans.
I mean, blood clot. Did you listen to that weirdness, man? Yeah. Oh yeah. What were you and Little Ever quite worried about? You and Chisora. And you said keep stum. Oh yeah. We had a romantic encounter, basically saying they slept together on a one night stand. And everybody knows Chisora is a Batty man's. As he said, I swing both ways, player. When he's in the Vitali, head to head. I swing both ways, player. We all know he's an Illuminati degenerate. We all know Tyson's been bought now, but how much and how far? I mean. You could say, normies would say, oh, look, he's obviously just joking, Blokes always make stupid jokes like that about Batty business. Well, firstly, they never used to, by the way. Yeah, they never used to. It's because of the agenda and people normalising it that now people do. You never get guys making jokes about them being Batty men before. Because you get looked at and be like, what? Excuse me? What? You get up to that discussing shit? No, I'm only joking, innit? No. Come on, man. It didn't happen in the old days. What changed? Well, obviously, everything that people are getting shoved down their throats, in the media, especially the TV. Anyway, I mean, he might be joking. He keeps a pretty straight face, And also, I don't know, man. A few people have said Tyson a bit fruity, He says some weird things sometimes. Yeah, he kissed a man, didn't he? He was accused of being homophobic, right? And he said, no, I'm not. I love her. And he kissed a man, I think, on the lips. A Batty man as well. I recognise Batty man. So what do you know about that? It might be the agenda forcing him, saying you got to do this, you got to say this. Maybe it's not true. It's not happening, but it's still weirdly talking about it and saying it, putting Batty business out there. And this is after Chisora said, Tyson Fury probably is a Batty man, wants to be a Batty man's with Joshua. And, I don't blame him. He's a good looking lad, isn't he? Weird stuff. And this has been the entire press conference talking about basically Batty business between heavyweight boxers in Britain. I mean, this is not nice, man. It's not good. There's something going on there. Like Tyson maybe was like, look, you being told by his handlers, the elitist guy who's looking after his career, going, look, man, you got to push the batty business a bit more. So you got to say something like, maybe you can say it's a joke, but admit you say you went to bed with Chisora, and maybe he did, man. It's a sickening thing, man. Huh? I mean, yeah, Tyson's been a real disappointment to me not since he came out, because at the beginning they probably didn't think he was going to do much, and then suddenly he started, going back on what he'd said. Kissed his man wearing designer clothes. This is after he was based and called out every wronging, okay, and the agenda, and then he starts pushing it. He also starts saying, a Christian would never say an Islamic prayer, and a Muslim would never say a Christian prayer or any other religion's prayer. They stick to their, and Tyson always goes on about what Christian he is, and and he was saying, he's gathering around, bowing his head, doing a Muslim prayer before one of his fights. I mean, it's just unusual, huh? And he called himself the king, and there's loads of other signs there. Let's just say, but it's just another confirmation Tyson's bought, and it's a shame, man. I was just hoping, nah, not him, man, just because he was based, and probably in his heart he still is, but he realises, I don't risk my family, huh? I still want to get paid a lot of money. So everyone's greedy, everyone's got their soft spot. Now they got him back on the yayo as well. Believe me, when you rewatch this, huh? Rewatch that little segment, and I'll play it in just for the end as well, and look at the way he lets Felix in his face, look at the way he touches his nose. People say, oh, you read too much into it, Triple B. I even had that, yeah, on the Tyson interview that I did, when he goes, Monday, eh? Joshua doesn't come back by Monday. He's a breaking shit out, and he's sweating, and he's rubbing his nose, and he's acting gurning. Can't even, his mouth is like half frozen, half gurning. You got that Yale jaw. Yeah, well, this one, like, if you know the signs, like, if you've been in the club, if you've done some Yale, but you know what it looks like. And I say it again, touching his nose. I never touch my nose, right? Unless it's itchy, and I rub it, and then it's done. You don't touch it over and over and over again. Anyway, I know. I've been in the trenches, man, in the club. Yeah, I've been in the trenches in the club, and with sniff heads and doing it myself. I know what it looks like, man. You're not going to tell me. Yeah, people say, yeah, he's probably just a bit hot, or his nose itches, he's irritated. Yeah, come on, I know the signs. This is a guy's an addict who's got an admitted past of doing a lot of yayo anyway. Listen, just run through the video again and check out also his actions and see what you think anyway, yeah? It's, disappointment. Anyway, the Chisora fight's rubbish. Why on earth? Huh? Why on earth do they bring that out? I know there's not a lot of fighters out there, but blood clot. That's what we got to look forward to. Mike Tyson vs Chisora. At least Chisora will get punch drunk, and I can enjoy his beatdown. But hey, anyway, watch this again.
Yourself and Derek had a little bit of a one-on-one over there earlier. You said keep it stum or whatever, something that's gone on. Are we able to know what that is between the two of you?
It was our romantic night we had together one night. I can't say too much detail, but I think you can use your imagination and connect the dots.
Tyson reacting online to the fight announcement. What are your thoughts on that?
I have no interest in all that. It's going to be a great fight. We're going to sell out 70,000 fans.
Like blood clot. I just despair, man. Despair. I'm definitely going to start a Lawn Bowls channel, blood. Peace. Like and subscribe.